like it?
No, the one when I did the 2 thumbs down, that was for the gangster one. But I can't hear this song. Even on the phone, I didn't hear it.
That's just like Suzette. She didn't hear it either.
Yeah, but on Spreaker, you said you were hearing it before, right?
On speaker, I was able to hear it on that. But that was the gangster song.
Now this one,
I didn't go on that until that song.
Did you hear this one?
Were you able
this
to?
One I can't hear at all.
Wow,
that's weird. Let me see what's going on Spreaker now. This is not good.
Well, I'm on the phone now, so I can't be on speaker while I'm on the phone.
Oh, that's okay.
And, our listeners don't exactly live for our banter back and forth. They like our music.
Well, they like
your music.
I can't figure that out. So you're saying you can't hear when you're talking on the phone, you can't hear the music.
Right. On the phone and on Blog Talk, you can't hear it.
But
you're on speaker, you can hear it.
Okay, so there's something going on with Blog Talk Radio or my setup. But I tend to think it's Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, because you haven't touched it in a week.
I haven't done anything to the Blog Talk Radio setup. As a matter of fact, there's nothing to do.
What happened to the chat room on speaker? You can't chat on that.
I'm on it.
I can't. There used to be an area, like if I scroll down, there was the box for the chat. That hasn't been there for like 2 months.
It should be in the bottom. There's a little circle on there. I don't know, guys. There's a little...
Nope.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're trying to cut us off, Rev.
I don't know. I mean, I just got on the chat room. I just said hello on it, but I'm not sure if you're seeing the same thing I am.
Probably not.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to the login, so you're actually on Spreaker the same as I am.
That's like getting the key to the executive bathroom. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. Marc doesn't have it because
I don't have it.
He'll screw up the computer.
Do you know that when I started teaching back in 1971, for the first 3 months I used the student's bathroom because I couldn't get a key to the teacher's bathroom?
Oh, wait a second. I have to make an announcement.
What?
I forgot.
Okay.
Do you remember what I was going to say, Lisa? No, you don't remember. You wouldn't know what I was going to say. Okay, forget it. Anyway, so I'm dumbfounded. I don't know. So it's got to be so the Spreaker audience can hear it, but
right.
But you guys can't. Interesting. There's a way? Well, that means it's not recording on Spreaker neither. I'll have to check it out. I don't understand why.
Well, it should be recording because, like, when I listen to the show the following day or the next couple of days, I hear it on that. I don't go on Blog Talk. I go on Spreaker.
But
so I hear everything.
Well, what I normally do is if I edit both, and if there's something missing, I bring it from one show to the other. So you can usually you should hear the whole show anyway.
And I used to go onto your Facebook page and click on.
Yeah.
If I had problems on both.
Mm-hmm. Is that working or it's not working or?
I haven't tried it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Blog Talk Radio is the one that should have everything. That's the part I don't understand.
It doesn't.
I know.
It has the chat room.
Yeah.
You can hear. I mean, you can hear the show, but when you played the music, you couldn't hear it.
No, I realize that, and
I mean, I was listening to the conversation with that girl from California when I was on Blog Talk. I was able to hear that whole thing.
yeah, but the music just.
Right, but the music just didn't play.
Yeah, and she
called
called
back and told you.
Yeah, that was very nice of her to do that. Very strange, though. I'm going to try to call him tomorrow and see what's going on. Because that's 2 weeks in a row that this happened. So I don't understand it at all.
It doesn't have to do with the weather, does it?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what it's got to do
things
with.
have happened.
Yeah, that's true. No, but this is 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks in a row this happened. It happened last week also, where nobody could hear our music on blog, but they hear it fine on Spreaker. I would just broadcast on Spreaker and don't even bother with blog, but everybody...
Well, I thought that's what you were going to do.
And they can't call in.
I was going to do that, but nobody from...
When?
I know, nobody...
Like, I'm going to give up Blog Talk because we were having difficulties on that.
Nobody calls in from... everybody calls in only from Blog Talk Radio. Nobody calls in from Spreaker. And I don't know why. It's like Spreaker, people are not used to calling in, and they don't. I don't understand it. You know, everybody says Spreaker is just it's just a blog, where you can just listen to it. And most people on Spreaker listen to it after the show's over. Not too many people listen during the show. While Blog Talk Radio, people are used to listening to shows live. So we'll figure that out one day. But I'm gonna have to call him tomorrow because I also had trouble logging in today. I got disconnected. We started late.
I know. I tried to log. I was logging on, and I got you at one point, and then it disappeared.
Yeah,
that's what happened. Yeah.
The speaker. There was nothing there yet, so I went back to Blog Talk, and then finally, I think after 10 minutes, I was able to get the show.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. The program itself thought we were on, even though we weren't. If that makes any sense.
And then another thing that was weird, when I was on Blog Talk, it posted as if the show was on yesterday.
Okay. That I don't understand at all, unless Marc put in the wrong date.
I put in the 31st.
I don't know.
No. It first it said, it always said waiting for host to call in, and then it said it would say 2 hours, and then it all of a sudden said yesterday, meaning that it was a show from yesterday. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then I got the text from Marc saying technical difficulties. And I figured that there was technical difficulties because I couldn't hear or get the show on at all.
Yeah, I had to reload the show and start over because it wouldn't let me go back in, which is very unusual. I've never seen that happen before. So I will call him tomorrow and yell a little bit and see what happens.
They need to compensate you on all this. You need credit on it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not the first time that this has happened, and they, if you're paying for this, then they have to compensate.
It's true.
Yeah.
They should give us at least 1 month free, if not more.
Yeah. The problem is...
I think we should let Elisa call up. She's our business manager. She'd probably do very well.
The problem is with this is that they basically got the market sewn when it comes to this type of broadcast.
They're really not making any money off us.
Such demand now. Wherever you go or whatever you hear, people are podcasting.
Yeah.
So, they want the business, then they have to compensate.
Yeah. I'll give him a call tomorrow, see what they say.
Tell him, Bishop Michael, whatever his name is, or is he a pope by now? Brother Michael.
Yeah. I'll tell him I know Chad the Challenger and Bishop Michael. Bishop Francis, he changed his name. His name is Francis now. He's got a pair of knockers to change his name to
You're
Francis.
checking up on him, huh?
Well, he did it well. Francis? Isn't there a pope by that name?
Yeah, right now.
I know.
At the Pope now.
I know, I'm kidding. This phony bishop is calling himself Francis something or other.
Tell him you want him to come over here and wash your feet just
right.
before Easter. That's
All
you.
right.
Isn't that when Jesus did it? When he washed the feet of the apostles just before he was crucified?
The thing is, I won't let him wash anything
Pretty
of mine.
good for a little Jewish boy, huh, Lisa?
I won't let him wash anything of mine, this guy. He'll find a way of stealing something from my feet, and I don't know what's possible that he could steal, but if there is, he'll manage to find something.
Well, all righty, kiddo. Great hearing your voice and you called in.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm glad you're on the mend.
What else are you doing these days?
Nothing. I just got a new car because my lease was up, so I'm leasing another Ford Fusion, but this one is nicer than the one I had, and I'm getting used to it. Just hanging around, not really doing much. Just getting healthy and hanging out with my daughter.
And is your ring still off?
No, I actually put it back on, but I put it on because I kept looking at my finger and I'm like, my finger looks naked. Let me put the rings on. But we're just talking. We're not, anything. Although on the 16th is my anniversary, so we'll see what happens if he acknowledges it or not.
No, I'm sure he will.
But, I don't know. All right. Well, you guys figure it out.
That's true.
That's what we have to do. You have to figure it out. Right now, we're pretty much living our own lives. First of all, I don't see much of him anyway because he works, and he's working crazy hours. He doesn't get home until 2 o'clock in the morning. So our paths don't really cross. And the only times we really see each other are on Sundays and Mondays, which is his day off. And if he's not sleeping, then we're doing something. Like we'll do something with Samantha.
All right. Well, you're never going to find anybody else if you don't want to stay with him and with this kind of a life. So you might as well stick it out with him.
I'm 50 years old. I don't want anything else. I don't want to. I'm done. If this doesn't work out, I'm done.
Well, you don't want to be alone but you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life. No,
but I'm not gonna put myself into a situation or into a relationship anymore. I'm at the point where I don't want to answer to anybody anymore. I just want to come and go as I please. Because,
well, you see, but that's
I've tried it. I mean, 17 years of this. How much longer can I take it?
No, but you see,
at 50 years old,